Welcome everyone, this is Zozo Stock Watch, and here's your watch list for Friday, the 2nd of June, last day of the trading week and of this shortened 4-day trading week. Before we get into the stocks on watch, just a heads up on some information that we have for tomorrow. Some earnings before Friday's open, Goose, G-O-O-S, and HOV, Home Builder, and Goose is Canadian company, GOOS. Some top insider purchases after hours, over 100K plus. AKAM, CEO purchased over 21,000 shares. And let's see, anybody else? ARNC, director purchased 10K shares at 27.16. Let me see, what else do we have for news. You see there were some offerings after the bell, and we have an IPO filing, APRN, and let's see if there's anything else of importance. No, that's pretty much it for the information after the bell. Some economic information for tomorrow. We have the non-farm payrolls, employment status situation coming out tomorrow at 8:30, and we have the Baker Hughes rig count coming out tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Nothing really overnight tonight from Japan or China, so that's pretty much it for tomorrow, but the non-farm payrolls can be pretty important, so make sure you keep an eye on that at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, Friday, June 2nd. We did have some earnings after the bell tonight, and we had, let's see, I'll type these in for you. We had a RH, which got clobbered after hours, and you can see on this chart, 5-minute chart after hours, RH got clobbered. LULU popped nicely on their earnings. WDAY, that one kind of just chopped and popped and went sideways on workday. AVGO, the big one, which is the Broadcom, popped, dropped, and now it's back at highs after the conference call tonight. So AVGO held serve, I guess you would say. And let me see if there was any other big earnings after the bell. No. So that's pretty much it on the earnings. So Restoration Hardware, you know, they took a hit. All right, so that's down hard after hours tonight. All right, and now we'll get into the SPI, which is making all-time highs. As you can see, we've been riding the 5 EMA. We came down, touched, you know, some support here, and now we're breaking out. But the good thing to see is the IWM. All right, that's starting to participate in the rally here, and that's what everybody was kind of waiting for, the IWM, and also the micro caps, the IWC. Also popped back over the 20 SMA on the IWC. And let me see if there was anything else. And the Qs kind of taking a rest here, but still riding the 5 EMA, the green dashed line right here, and up at the highs on the Qs. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into the watch list for tomorrow. Since there was that insider purchase on AKAM, and I'll show you, here's the 5-minute chart for AKAM, and it popped up after hours, so I'm going to keep this one on watch for tomorrow, and see how this trades intraday. ARNC, since that also had insider purchase on the name, and what they do is they're in 3D printing for industrial parts. So ARNC, and it looks like we can get over, here's the after hours chart on it. So it looks like 28 was the stopping point. So maybe 28.10 on the name ARNC. Another one, CCCR. I'm going to keep this one on watch tomorrow. It's holding the 13 EMA, the yellow line right here, trying to get over that 250 spot. So this will be on watch tomorrow. CCIH, which I traded today. Got a nice trade in this, and I'm looking for a continuation move tomorrow for the shares I'm still holding. And but if you're not in the name, maybe over 142. All right, you see this big volume that came in the name. So 142 might do it, or you might want to wait for like 145 on the name. Next one up, CDNA, nice pop. A little light in the volume, but if you can get back over, you know, this 125 spot, 120 might do it on CDNA. 120 was the high, so if it takes out 120, it's trying to get over the 50 SMA and turning back up. Keep your eye on that one. EBIO also trying to get over $1.50. 1.3 million shares traded. ETRM, not a favorite chart, but every small stock is kind of popping. ETRM has been known to make some moves, so I'll just have it on watch, but not a favorite chart setup. FireEye, FEYE, looking for that 1550 break on this name. All right, if we can get over that 1550, the high today was 1547. You know, Palo Alto Networks had PANW had earnings and that popped. So I'm looking for FireEye to continue. Just so you know, Hack is the ETF for the cybersecurity stocks. CYBR is a cybersecurity name. Not very nice chart though. FTNT is another one, and the other one is CUDA, and that one looks okay. Maybe over 23, 10 or so, but it's under the 200. That's why I like this FireEye, hopefully to go next. So I'm keeping an eye on this one. GLBS shipper had some movement today. I'll show you the 5-minute chart on the name. Let me open this up a little bit for you so you can see it better. We had this big pop in GLBS today, and then it pulled back. So there was some action in the name, and Dries was getting some action today too. I'll show you that. Here was Dries on the 5-minute chart today, popped, then pulled back. So I don't know if these are going to be in play. GLOW, which popped at around 11:45, I think it was, a.m. this morning, popped all the way up to 60 cents. I believe it was at like 35 cents or 40 cents, and then it just ripped. And it had some early news, and then it did nothing. And then at 11:45, it just started going. GLOW I'm talking about. And here's the intraday chart. So it did this at around 11:45, popped up to 60 cents, and then gave it all back. But we'll see if this wants to do anything tomorrow on GLOW. HIMX was pretty much strong all day. Popped up to $8 a share, over 12 million shares traded, so that'll be on watch. HOV Home Builder, which has earnings tomorrow, will be on watch. Had a nice candle here, so let's see if we can get something out of this small name tomorrow. HTGM, nice pop. Looking for it to get back over, let's see, the high was 423. Maybe if we can get back over 410, but we'll have to see how this sets up intraday on HTGM. Did this during the day today. So this is a 5-minute pre and post market, and this is the 55 EMA. So held the 55 and then just rode all the way up today on HTGM. Next one up is INVT, nice volume, over almost 2 million shares. This is an under $1 stock, actually under 25 cents. It's a NASDAQ stock though. So if it can break out over the high of 22 cents, maybe something gets going. I mean, all these little stocks are running, so keep your eye on that one for a move. KGJI, let me tighten this up. See this, this kind of channel basing sideways action. If this can get back over, say, 190 on KGJI, we might get a continuation move in the name. A little bit light on the volume today, but it is in a consolidation. It's holding above the 200 SMA, so it's pretty tight. So we'll see what that wants to do. LEN, nice candle, bouncing off the 20 SMA red line here. Looking for that 52 break. It had a high today of 52 exactly, maybe 52.10 will be enough to get LEN moving. MBOT, here's the 5-minute intraday chart of MBOT. So, you know, it popped up, pulls back to the 55 EMA on the 5-minute chart, rolls, consolidates there, then starts pushing up. Now, I didn't trade this, but it went all the way up to $6. So nice move in MBOT, excuse me. So I'll be having this on an intraday chart tomorrow. NBR oil stocks, just because, you know, oil has been getting crushed, and we'll see if there's any type of turnaround in any of these names. I think if it can get back over 9, maybe we can get something going on NBR. A nice couple of candles here, so we shall see on that. NVAX, this is another one of those small names, almost 7 million shares traded, kind of a Maribosi candle, right? Solid candle here. We have a high of 105, maybe 106 is enough to get it going on NVAX. So we'll see on that one. OAS, same reason as NBR candle, trying to break out over $10 again. If this can get over, you know, 10.02, I'll try playing it. I did play it today one time, and I got a nice move in it, and that was when the oil numbers were coming out. So OAS, you know, can give nice trades. And John Nigerian also mentioned there's a lot of call activity in OAS, so definitely I think it's one to keep on watch for intraday and maybe even a swing trade. ONDK Credit Services, volume almost 2 million shares today, has a high of 406, closed at 399. So if this can get back over 406, you know, it might get a possible push up, maybe up past the 50 SMA, but the 50 SMA might be the first target. And that was ONDK. And then OPK, volume almost 8 million shares. Now this one intraday is as boring as watching grass grow, but if it can take out 650, maybe this one can get moving. So keep your eye on this one. Nice candle, you know, it's been trending down. Finally, we're starting to curl up above the 5 EMA, so that one could be one to watch. SGYP, this one popped in after hours. I believe it had insider purchasing on the name, was one of the names I pointed to. So it had a pop up to, you know, 390 area, pulled back 380s, it's holding. So this one will be on watch tomorrow. You see the chart has been, you know, crushed. So we'll see if this wants to turn around. Had like a hammer candle here, 4 million shares almost on the name. SPI, I did a previous video on SPI and the way I traded it. So if you want to check my channel for SPI and how I traded that today, gave me a really nice trade. And so I'll have this one on watch again. 14 million shares traded. So SPI will be on watch. Nice mover intraday. Teva, another one I'll have on watch tomorrow. 13 million shares traded in the name. Trying to put in maybe a bottom here on the name. No guarantees. We'll see how this sets up. You know, nice candle, and you know, push down, and I mean, it has been beaten up. What was the stock? You know, $58 a share. Now it's down to, you know, 28, 29 bucks. So definitely one to watch. TNK, another shipper, 3 million shares, trying to break out over, you know, that $2 area. Had a high today, 199, closed at 189. So maybe over 2 could give a possible trade in TNK, another shipper. Toll, another home builder, nice candle, bouncing, held the 50 SMA here, and now it's turning back up. So if this can get back over maybe $38 a share on Toll, keep an eye on that. UA, because Lulu had earnings after the bell, and they beat, and it was popping. This UA was also moving up after hours too. So if this can clear maybe 1855 on UA, Under Armour, if you don't want to play that, you can play the UAA, okay, whichever you prefer. And this would have to probably maybe get over, you know, that 1980 spot, and then just watch out, you know, for 20 bucks, maybe possible resistance on UAA. But maybe this is kind of a, I don't know, maybe a fry pan bottom, trying to reverse here. So it's got to start somewhere. So this could be the start with Lulu moving up. Maybe this will ignite Under Armour for tomorrow or next week or something like that. All right, this has been Zozo Stock Watch. Thank you very much for listening. Please, guys, if you like these videos and they're giving you some ideas, hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button. Give me incentive to keep doing these. I really enjoy sharing my stocks, and thank you for the comments. I've been getting a lot of good comments and greatly appreciate you viewing the videos. And this has been Zozo Stock Watch. Have a great day.